So this video is for you guys who want to actually go ahead and see what's the best area and how do we mount it, what is to be used, and what all is needed. Stay tuned and enjoy this video. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel MumBiker boy. Yes, as you've seen in the description, today we're going to go ahead and give you the tips and tricks of how you can actually mount this kind of a holder or a J hook to your helmet, and what are the various options that you have actually to go ahead and do this as well. So let's begin with to show you exactly what all is needed when you actually have to do this task. What all is needed, what are the things that you have to have. Of course, to begin with, let's go ahead and show you what all I have. So let me go ahead and give you actually the things that you need to keep in mind when you do this. Okay, now for a helmet, the first mistake that I did when I actually put this mount on my helmet on top, because there are 3 or 4 point of views, that is POV. If you would see, most of the people use the word the abbreviation of POV, that is point of view. So you can use most of the people commonly use the above the helmet, then you have the chin mount, the side mounts. So today I'm going to tell you how you go ahead and do it. Now the top mount is very important, because I've seen this mistake. It has happened with me as well, and many of the riders do it. Is you have to put the visor on top. So always make sure that your visor is completely open, because why I say this is keep the visor open completely and then put this mount over here, is because tomorrow when you're riding, you don't want to get obstructed and you put the mount over here, and then you are not able to actually go ahead and open the visor full. And that's when you realize, oh god, I did a mistake by actually putting the mount on a wrong place. So always open the visor is my first advice. Then as you can see, the visor is completely open now. Take a 1 finger gap. So I took 1 finger gap, so right here, and then is where I actually put the mount. So you can see I have mounted it over here directly. Now if in case you have a mistake and then you want to actually, the mount broke, your helmet fell, or you've done a mistake and you want to get this out, there are 2 ways that you can go ahead and get this out. The first is you need a heavy duty screwdriver. What you just need to do is below the 3mm tape, just go ahead and put the screwdriver there and lift it slowly. Lift it in all the sides, and trust me, it will come out. This is exactly, I have tried it and it has come out. If you see over here, I had actually used a mount, but then it was not the right position. So I actually went ahead and did the same process. I put the screwdriver right there, slowly and steadily, without scratching the helmet. It's actually gone ahead and come out. So that is how you can actually remove. Now over here, to come over here, where are we going to go ahead and mount it? What is the point of view that I want to keep on the helmet? So what I'm going to do is, I have used the chin mount, but what happens with this kind of a chin mount that is available at most of the stores, this is for 800 bucks, even on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a link if you want to buy this as well. You can buy this. I'm going to put a link in the description. So what you can do is, this is basically over here. This comes over here, and it is steady. It's not that it's not nice, but I wanted it to be fixed to the helmet. So this is what we're going to do right now. Now over here, you need to keep in mind is which position do you want it, which point of angle do you want it at. So there is a few options. Always make sure that the surface is straight. There's no ups and downs, because when you're putting this mount, it should have a proper grip on this. So right here today, what we're going to do is, we're going to use mount it over here on the chin. So this is where we're going to go ahead and mount it. And what do we need also for this is, we need a little bit of M-Seal. Now I'll tell you why you need M-Seal. Of course, M-Seal also acts as a bonding agent. So why you need M-Seal and how M-Seal is going to help you is all going to be explained to you in this small little video. What you need to check is, first is the J mount. Of course, you have the J mount. You've got the the clip as well, that you want the mount that is there to actually put it. Then you need to figure out which extensions you want. So you need to actually, with all you see in my setup as well, I had a lot of extensions, a lot of screws that I was actually making an idea to see what exactly will work. So before you go ahead and stick it up to the helmet, you need to see what is the angle that you want, what are the mounts that will actually go ahead and give you a proper angle that you prefer. Then only go ahead and stick this up, because once you stick it up and then you realize, oh shit, this is not the proper angle that I wanted, or I could have done something even much better, that's when you're going to realize, oh god, you need to do it all over again. So the first step is try just putting up the mount. So I'm using an extension over here. You can see that's an extension, a small extension over here. I'm going to actually go ahead and screw it with a small screw, and I'm going to put it right here at the chin level. So this is also keeping in mind that the vent for the helmet over here also opens, so you need to make sure it's down, it's completely down. And now you can go ahead and take this as an angle where it's going to remain straight. Now why the extender is needed, because in case you have a water case, like for my SJ cam, this has a base that will get touch the hook, J hook, the J mount. So then it will not get a play. So you need to actually position it in such a way that it will get a play, because when you're using the helmet on the bike, it does not remain straight, you're wearing it. So in this case, there has to be a movement over here for the camera to actually position in that angle, in the straight angle, when the helmet is a little slant. So that's the reason you need to have an extender, and there has to be some play in the main J hook as well. So now it's time to go ahead and actually fix this onto the helmet. Of course, I've got these the air vent below, and this is right here what I'm going to actually align it in such a way. What you can go ahead and do is remove the 3mm tape right here. You don't need to have the J hook onto this as well. So let's go ahead and remove the J hook first. So the J hook is out, and now you can use this only. So you've got a rough idea how, where you want it. So make sure that it's aligned straight, so you've got an angle, so it is not here and there. And then what you need to do is check from below if it's okay. Now, as I said, on this angle as well, most of the helmets will not have a straight surface. What you can do is you need to use M-Seal, and that's exactly why M-Seal will play a role, because you will not get a proper, otherwise the base, the sticking 3mm will not stick completely onto the helmet. So we have gone ahead and actually stuck the mount to the helmet, but if you see minutely, there is a gap between. So the helmet is not it does not have a proper straight surface right here. So that's where the MC will come into play. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stick this right here at the moment. We're going to go ahead and mix that MC together and get back to you. And do that here. So try and fill up the gaps that have on all the sides, making sure. I'll put it on God is sleeping there, so let's do it right here. So I'm going to fill the gap from this side. As you can see, what you can do is also use the screwdriver if in case you want to actually go ahead and put it right inside completely. So you can actually do that. As you can see right here, I'm doing that as well. So I'm making sure it's filled right inside. So now we have gone ahead and put the M-Seal to the helmet, and we have actually got a wet microfiber cloth. I'll tell you why you need a microfiber cloth at the moment. Just wiping my hands off. Not to wipe my hands actually, but to actually make sure that if there's any extra M-Seal touched here and there, it does not leave a mark, because once the M-Seal dries, it's very difficult to actually get it off from the helmet. So I'm just using the M-Seal to actually remove in case there's any M-Seal that is touched an area that I don't want it to be. So I'm actually going ahead and doing that later on. So yes, this is how we have gone ahead and done it at the moment. Yes, you can see it right here. So there's M-Seal all around, and So we'll let it dry for one day and we'll see how it happens and how it actually holds on to tomorrow. So yes guys, we have actually kept the helmet overnight, and today if you see it's hardened and now it's stiff. So it's time to go ahead and actually try it out now, if it's working, if it's holding on to the clamp as well. Mind you, this was ready within a few hours because it just took a little fan breeze that to harden it up. But I wanted to keep it overnight and see let it harden up, and I didn't want to put pressure on this because you never know, on top it is hardened and inside it might not have had hardened. So that's the reason I kept it overnight, and let's go ahead and try it out now. So here. So that was an easy fit, if you see. Yes, we kept in mind all the corners and stuff. We also kept in mind the vent. So if you can see, the vent completely opens, and there's a small little impression that the cap has made. I'll just show it to you right here. If you can see it, I'll just zoom in properly. So yes, that is how it looks. And let's go ahead and mount the camera now. Slant. Here you have a play right now. I'll just loosen this up a little, so you can see the camera can move which angle you want it. So it is right there, it is got a play as well. So I think this is a perfect DIY and a successful project. So this is MumBiker boy saying thank you so much for the guys who wanted me to do this vlog. Of course, it's much better than the chin mount with the strap that is to shake. You've seen that the Telsin chin mount that I had first, whereas this is now fixed. What I'm going to do personally is I don't like the way this MC looks at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just spray paint it and make sure it's completely black and does not look grey right there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Well, thank you guys for watching this channel. This is MumBiker boy saying thank you. See you on the next video. Bye bye.